Hi, I'm Nico, and I am not Nick.
Hi, I'm Leo, and I'm not Nick.
And this is not Nick's Garage.
This is Nick's Garage, The Next Generation, a special summer episode. Nick's Garage is supported by Atlas Equipment and K-Tool International. Welcome back to Nick's Garage. This week, Nick is taking a few days off in Greece with his family, a well-earned break for a very hard-working man. So while the boss is on the beach, we went to catch up with the next generation of gearheads, a couple of younger people who have been bitten by the car bug. Today, Nick's nephew Nico is taking the MG he just picked up on its longest drive yet, to visit Leo, who apprenticed with Nick a while back, and see what he's been wrenching on this summer.
Nico, how you doing?
I'm good, you, Leo?
I'm good. How was the drive?
It was a little long, but it all
made
went well. Yep.
Look at that.
This is my longest drive that I ever taken in the car. It was about an hour.
First time off the island.
Yeah, and it handled it pretty well.
Yeah, nice hot day today.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with the car.
No overheating.
Nope.
No oil leaks.
But before I left, I checked all my levels and everything, so it was all good when
We don't really
took
have
her
a
here.
choice, right, with these old cars.
Yeah, you always have to do
That's how it
the
is with
check.
old cars. We don't really
Yeah.
have a choice. We never know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the fun of it, too,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it?
Oh yeah, you get to tinker on it all the time.
That's it. There's always a
slowly,
little
slowly.
something to do. Always, right?
Exactly.
So first time you're here.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing your shop.
Talked about it a lot. Here it is, finally.
Yeah.
We're all here.
So let's see what's going on.
Let's go see, yes. So here it is, you know. The car everybody's been talking about,
Yeah.
right? Always wondered what happened. This is what happened.
Regular viewers of Nick's Garage will remember Leo from the popular dyno test video on the channel. Testing his first engine was an emotional roller coaster for the young mechanic. And now he has the 360 back in the car and ready to roar.
Motor's finally in. It's running. I can tell you it's running. And you want to hear it?
Of course.
As you can see, the red is in the car, but I have no coolant in it yet. So I'll give her a quick start. 15, 20 seconds won't hurt it. And let's hear it. Pick up the battery.
Got it.
Right. Here we go.
That's cool, man. Wow. It sounds mean, man.
That was pretty damn good, eh?
Yeah.
Hear
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that sounds
Look at
good.
that exhaust.
You got a wicked cam in it, huh?
Oh, it's got a hell of a cam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll give her a bit of throttle.
Wow. Yeah. It's the first time I hear this car.
And there it is.
Wow.
Every time I start this car, I get goosebumps.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, the adrenaline rush. And I had a hard time getting this car going. I put the motor in, I tried to start it, I got no spark. Hold on, now what happened? It ran on the dyno, why wouldn't it run in the car? That 318, the original motor of the car, drove the car to the storage. Makes no sense, I didn't touch the wiring, right? So, long story short, I ended up replacing the engine wiring harness and the headlight wiring harness. Nothing, still no spark. Come on, you know? But I dig in a bit more, and sure enough, these engines, when they run, on the negative side, you need to have a pulsation on the coil. That means the reluctor inside the distributor is working. And that tells the coil to fire. Long story short, that wasn't working. So I swapped distributors, and sure enough, I got it. But till then, to get to that point, it was hard. It took a lot of time, and it didn't happen overnight.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of digging, and sometimes you just got to start over. You don't have a choice. You just got to start over. And sure enough, that's what I did. One of my colleagues says, you'll never get this car going, and it'll never run. That's the bite I needed. And sure enough, that night I said, this car is gonna run. I'm telling you, I don't care if it's 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm gonna get this damn car going.
Exactly.
And sure enough, that day, set the distributor up, roughly where it should be, bang, fired right.
I had sort of a similar situation on my car. So many people were saying, why did you buy this? You should get rid of it, you know? You're gonna have to put a lot of money into it. And I said, I knew what I was getting into, and I bought this car to learn, to enjoy driving it.
That's it.
Yeah, you have to work hard, but I find if you work too long, non-stop on a car, you sort of start trying to make the job finish as fast as possible.
It becomes big.
Yeah.
It becomes a big deal.
So you have to do it in little sections, because if you try doing everything all in one day, you're gonna kill yourself, and then you could risk damaging.
Of course, absolutely. Well, just like this car here, this is a good example. People might wonder, what the hell is this? You know, why is this in my garage in the first place? Why the hell do I have an AMC Concord in my garage? Well, this car been around my neighborhood where I live for about, let's say, 2-3 months, and I'd never seen it around before. So one day I go to the grocery store, and sure enough, this is destiny, I'm telling you. I go to make a right turn, and the car is there with a big for sale sign. I call him, and I'm telling you, it was destiny. The same day, I took ownership of this car.
The AMC Concord came with plenty of issues of its own, but Leo's plan is to put everything back in working order and sell the car to help finance the Charger.
This car, every single fluid that could leak, leaked, except the windshield washer. Everything else leaked. Every time I drove it, I had a pint of this, that, tranny, motor, whatever. So since then, I took the engine out. I kind of overboard maybe a little bit. I almost completely rebuilt it, right? I changed the rear main seal. That was the plan at first, just pull it out, change the rear main seal, repaint it, and put it back in. That's not the way it goes with old cars, right? The timing chain, you know, all the front crank seal. So at that point, I just said, whatever, I'll start over. And basically completely rebuilt it. And I reinstalled it last week by myself with the transmission hooked up. The motor is so far back, there's like half an inch between the bell housing bolts and the firewall.
Wow.
So when I took it out, I had a hell of a hard time pulling it out. You know? And some of my friends, they say, you're crazy. You did this yourself at night, alone? Yeah, of course.
But I was thinking maybe they pushed it closer for weight distribution, possibly?
I don't know. That's
Not
possible.
Sure. But imagine how they had to install it back then in the factory.
I'm sure you know what they did at the factory, just like these the Chryslers did. There's the subframe, engine and transmission complete. They went like this, up from the bottom. There's no way they took the time.
No.
It took me an hour and a half to get this to, it was hard, you know? But you gotta have the passion, you know? You know, I have my full-time job and I come here after work and I work on this car, right? Every day I add a piece there, piece here, and it takes time, you know?
Yeah.
To do it right, it takes time.
And is this the original paint on the car?
Yes, I believe it is. I'm not a paint guy, so I can't say 100%, but I believe with the patina it has, and how it matches, you know, the under hood compartment matches pretty good the body. I think it's most likely original paint, you know. The interior is in mint condition.
Yeah, we got to see this interior.
And open the doors, you'll see they shut really, really good.
It looks so cozy inside. Oh, wow.
Look at that. And see the doors, look.
Oh yeah, they
You don't have to slam them, you know.
Wow.
And the interior, this car claims it has, what is it, 60,000 kilometers?
59,000, yeah.
That's it. It's a Canadian car, so it's in kilometers. And yeah, I think it is a 60,000 kilometer car.
I believe it.
You know, look at the interior. Whoever had this car took really good care of it. The original owner, whoever had
exactly.
this. It's like Nick says,
Yeah.
unmolested,
Exactly.
original. It's a good, honest car.
Exactly.
You know, not a million people have gone through it and done whatever.
Yeah.
This is just a good, honest car.
But it held up very nicely over the years.
You know, the reason is because whoever had this car originally took care of it.
Yeah.
You know, they probably kept it out of the sun, you know.
It's probably like a family that took
Yeah.
good care of it, you know.
Something like that. Drove it to church every Sunday,
Yeah.
you know. And,
And it has the vinyl top.
yeah, vinyl top.
Very nice.
And on this car, everything that can be blue is blue.
Yeah.
You know, the interior, the vinyl roof,
The motor.
the motor, you know, everything.
Yeah.
Everything is blue.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have told me last year, hey, you're gonna build a car with a 6-cylinder, I would have never believed you.
Yeah.
I'm not a 6-cylinder guy, but when I found this car, I fell in love with it.
I was the same way because, you know, after Nicky influenced me so much, I love mopars, I love old muscle cars.
That's it.
I was looking to get a car with like a V8, but obviously I'm still a student, so getting
it's
like a
hard to
nice
find.
mopar,
It's
it's
hard
hard
to
to
find,
find,
for
and the prices are really skyrocketing.
That's it.
Every generation has to find their own way, to decide what they keep from the past and what they discard in favor of new pursuits. But isn't it cool to see a couple of young men who are into cars that were built way before they were born? It's enough to give old pros like Nick a little bit of hope for the future.
So Leo, you want to go for a spin?
Sure, let's go for a spin.
All right.
Come on. Yeah, she's good. All
My
right.
door is good. Alrighty.
Nico, here goes nothing. I'm gonna try to get some good shots. It's the
Yep.
first time I film with a camera in my life.
Yep.
Oops. So this car is a little 4-speed.
Yep.
This car is a 4-speed. Look at that.
It's a little 4-speed car. No
Nice.
synchro in first gear and no synchro in reverse. So
That's okay.
if you hear a little whining noise when I go in first, that's the reason.
Look at that. Let's see that shifter action.
Yeah. I usually like to shift around $3,000. But I drove it on the highway, so it's already warmed up. We don't have to worry about that.
It drives good, this little car, I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's a go-kart, you know. It was made for nice handling. It's
It
not
handles good.
made for speed.
Unlike my cars, which are quite the
Quite the opposite.
opposite of yours.
Yeah.
I've got the big bad muscle car.
Yeah. If you see me adjusting the mirrors once in a while, it's because this car shakes a little.
Don't
so
worry
they
about
get a
it.
little loose once in a while. Okay, I think
There we
we're
go,
good
we're
on
on my
both
side.
sides. Alrighty.
Alrighty, here we go. Look at that, see that shifter action. Look at that.
Yeah,
This is cool. You know?
Yeah.
What a lovely day to go for a spin.
exactly. It's not too hot, you know. It's a perfect day for a convertible. No rain for once.
That's
We've been
it.
having
This is
so
where I
much
get my
rain.
parts. Look, scrapyard.
Wow.
I get parts from there.
Doing like Leo's tour.
Look at that.
Now
Yeah.
this is where the car shows its age on bounce.
Don't worry about
but
it. Don't worry
it's an
about
old
it.
car. It's one of
That's
its
it.
quirks.
That's
and
how it
features.
is. That's how it is. And that's okay.
Exactly.
So you've had this car 2-3 months?
Yeah, it's been about 2-3 months.
Nice.
So I'm trying to remember the exact date I bought it, but I've been enjoying it, you know.
That's what matters.
Exactly.
These
I
old
need-
cars, you gotta enjoy them. You know?
But I drive. This is when it's not raining. This is my daily. I drive it as much as possible.
That's it. You know, if it wasn't for a price of gas and the fact that my cars
Yeah.
aren't complete,
Yeah.
I would probably daily the Charger.
Exactly.
You know, how my dad used to, believe it or not.
It was your dad's car originally.
Yeah.
Was he
And,
the first owner?
No. We bought it from a lady in Toronto. Unfortunately, her husband had passed away, and he's the one who had the car restored. And that's how my dad found it online.
Yeah. Plum Crazy was the original color.
No, it was a B7 blue,
Okay. I find
just
the Plum
like the
Crazy
Concord.
Yeah.
What a lovely place to drive, eh?
Oh, wow, yeah.
This is the place to bring a convertible.
Yeah. Wow,
Small
it's a
little
gorgeous
car,
day.
farm fields,
Yeah.
farmland.
Man, this was the perfect day for this.
It's a great day.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather, not too hot,
Not too cold.
not too cold.
The engine's at optimal temperature. It's running around 180 in my book. That's what it said it should be running around.
Yeah, 180 is good.
Yeah.
180 is good. And
But obviously, when you shut it off, it's hotter because,
of course,
as Nick
it's
said,
normal. The water pump stops working, so all the heat has nowhere to go. So the block has to absorb it. So that's why the temperature increases.
exactly as Nick said, the hottest point of an engine is when you shut it off.
Of course. Of course.
No, second gear is pretty good.
This car is a 4-speed.
Yeah.
Correct.
They never had the overdrive option. The MGBs did.
Nice.
But it
Nice.
would have been nice to have an overdrive on the highway because it revs a little high, but
Absolutely.
it's no biggie.
A
Not too high
beautiful
that you should
back
be
road,
worried.
eh? A beautiful back road.
Yeah.
And this is nice.
Yeah. But I got my wheel alignment done, and look, no hands.
Yeah.
Going straight.
Said it goes straight. This is a good car.
So we got all of the major things done. Now it's just a bunch of little things we gotta check.
Like my car, the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, exactly. You did all of your major stuff, and
That's
now
it.
it's just
Did the
little
cam
things.
brake in,
Yeah,
and that's it. You know.
I'll let George go a little ahead of us and really let these 65 horsepower
Let's
shine.
see it.
Let's see.
65 horsepower. Here we go. That to the floor?
That was to the floor,
Oh god.
but when we get on some nice country road, we'll give her a little we'll stretch her legs a little. So Leo,
Yes.
once you get your car done, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Once I get my charger done, the first thing I'll do, most likely, burn the tires. Or the tire, I
Yeah.
should say, because it's an open differential,
Yeah,
and so it'll only burn one tire.
exactly.
But it'll go fast. I can assure you that.
Oh yeah.
It'll be fast.
My car will do a burnout if I have two people holding it up in the back, but
That's
I enjoy
okay.
this. This is like,
This is great. You have
Beautiful.
to enjoy this.
and I love the note of this exhaust, you know?
Just
Yeah, it has a little rumble to it, you know?
a little bit. Yeah. How's the clutch since we worked on it?
Oh yeah, I haven't had any issues with it. So Leo, you want to take her for a spin?
Oh yeah, I'd love to. It'd be great. After all, it's not a muscle car. This is a cruiser.
Exactly, so it's a completely different world for you.
I
Ready?
enjoy them anyways. That's
Exactly.
what matters. All right.
Perfect. Brake.
Voila.
You.
This, that.
Ready.
All right. Let's give her a swap.
Let me. Oh.
All right.
There. Let me move the seat back for you. Alrighty.
Let's give her a go.
It's always funny being in the passenger seat of your car.
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, this is different,
Yeah.
to say the least. This ain't no
Handbrake.
clutch. Okay, clutch is there.
Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, definitely ain't my car. Too. Man, the pedals are so close to each other, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I'm in my steel toe work shoes, it's
Like I am right now.
a little interesting.
Oh yeah. You gotta be careful. This is, wow. Henceforth. All right. Look at that. The handling is great in all
Yeah.
these cars.
Like, you get all of the feedback from the car, you know?
You do.
That's what I love about it.
That's what's great about old cars. Remember what Nick tells us, right?
Yeah.
These old cars, you drive them. New cars drive you,
Exactly.
right? Couldn't be more true than this. You know? You have to feel the car. What does it want? Does it want gas?
Yeah.
Does it, is something wrong? Is the caliper starting to stick? All these things are possible. Because that's what the journey is with old cars.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's what's great. I'll see after the curve. There's a curve
But
coming up.
I wouldn't, maybe you could downshift, but it might rev a little high.
We're in fourth now.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna downshift and then,
I'll have it like this. And that's to the floor. No real point of downshifting.
no.
But this is, the steering wheel is big, eh?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's the biggest thing on the car.
Yeah,
But does your Charger have power steering?
of course, yeah.
Yeah. Especially in a
Believe
car
it or
that
not.
size, you need it.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, 68 when the Roadrunner came out,
Yeah.
power steering was an option.
Yeah.
You believe it, a big old B body most of the time. Well, the Roadrunner was equipped with a 383.
Yeah.
That's standard equipment, so big block. You know? Imagine that big car, no power steering. Oh God.
Yeah.
You know? Once my car, the return line for the power steering broke.
Yeah.
So what I did is I undid the belt for the pump so I wouldn't run out of fluid and burn the pump, but I had no more power steering. So I drove it home with no power steering. That was, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was hard to
I
say the
remember
least.
one time during the winter, I was driving my dad's Mustang. It has electric power steering. There's no pump. It's all
Yeah.
electric.
Yeah.
And then it was
Electric
so
motor.
cold, it started shutting off as I was driving home.
Wow.
But thank God, I still had a bit, but still,
That's
that's yeah.
Great. Wow.
So
That's
as they say,
impressive.
I do white knuckle driving.
There you go. Yeah.
This car too on the highway, you have to be careful because when it hits a bump, it'll want to
It
turn.
wants to. It's just like my Charger. If I get into sometimes the roads, they
Or
have like
uneven.
trenches.
Yeah,
The front end loves to drag around,
exactly. I hope Nick's gonna enjoy the video.
Yeah.
We did the best we could. It wasn't at his shop.
We're the future generation. Remember
Exactly.
that. Remember that. Not many people are getting into this anymore, right?
No. Like,
Unfortunately, because let's face it, it's an expensive hobby.
yeah. Well, my generation, they're mostly into, I would say, like Audis or Beamers, or also the like a lot of Japanese cars. But No, I don't even know anybody my age with a car this old. You know?
Neither do I.
But for this car, I knew when the first day I ever started working, I knew I was gonna save up and buy an old car, and I'm happy I finally did it.
Yeah, eh? Well, this is it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the thrills of buying an old car, and that's how it is, you know?
Yeah. And Leo, I hope you enjoyed this
This
little
was fun.
drive.
It was
Yeah.
a great drive, dude. It was a lot of fun.
So Leo, I hope you had a good time, and I can't wait to see when we get to take out your Charger
That'll be great.
and the Concord.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that was a nice drive, eh?
Yeah, it was a perfect day for it.
Perfect day for driving a convertible.
Yeah.
No.
And thanks. It was a perfect day to also see your two beauties in your shop.
Yeah, my garage. This is where I get everything done. And thank you, Nick, for showing me the ropes, making me partially who I've become because of you. What I've evolved, you know. And remember, always close the door. You'll know.
Thanks again, Nick, for all the time and that you gave me and taught me how to fix my car. It really means a lot to me. And now, hopefully, you'll enjoy your vacation in Greece and get some sun rays.
Enjoy it, Nick. See you next week.
And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.